for me. The Irish are for my mother, yeah. I think I want. I'm not stay long tonight, I'm tired. Come make labish. Banka shop, I am so hungry. I am literally starving. Tell FB send me over here. Or me can share the live. Good evening, share. Come make labish. Yeah? No, man, I Tina, me did that tell say the Irish are yours. Good night, good night, good night. I'm a bit late, me a cook. And Tina come and finish it for my meal dumpling. Nice clean finger. But me not come like me not like rice. So I'm cooking some ackee and saltfish and dumpling. I put on the dumpling and everything. And Tina fry it up for me. Yeah, Tina. When you bring you see, I want you choose some of the orange juice in the glass, none of the glass, half it with orange juice and ice, and bring one of the berry fruit that come. And make one punch with it ready, and it was so nice. Come make with labish planka shop, like up the live. Come make with labish over here. We not make nothing stop with from the come make with labish. I went Facebook up here, YouTube with it. Yes, so it's come make with labish platform. Thank you guys for this, the what you call it? What is it name? The stars. I appreciate it. God bless you. Thank you. I mean, I understand my star, how it works, but thank you. I know about over here, so YouTube. We have a very festive topic tonight. Normally, I have ackee in my freezer. What I did buy. Watch Annette. I wish she would clean up where come from. Because her, she not have a ear. I threw the place lock up. My knee hurt. I never threw me sit down. I'm going to make Tajay rub it, yeah. So I'm going to eat my dinner upon the live. So please, if you're offended or you have a problem, please, you can just come back when I'm done eat. Anybody who used to me can stay and watch me eat again. I'm going to eat my dinner. I don't eat nothing from morning more than I drink. Early this morning when I get up, I make cocoa down do my makeup. I eat 2 slices of brown bread with a little cheese spread. And when the son go get one cow foot, I never like it, I never eat it. So I'm hungry. Shout out, alright. Jules Kitchen. One lady asked me, I beg on the planka people when to follow. Jules Kitchen is a little lady. She cook and she do home gardening also. I'm advertise her page. I'm going to post it on my Facebook. You know. I ask her to go on our page and follow our page. Alright, tonight our topic wasn't a text, it was a conversation that I got of a man, and he asked me to relate what he's going through, and I don't know if anybody out there going to find it may be wrong or may be right. So his brother died in a car crash. I think it was 2021 last year. It was a famous car crash where a lot of people died. His brother died in a car crash. And he's having a big problem and he's fighting the demons. He thinks it's some form of demon, but he says love. He's falling in love with his brother's wife. Family member going against him. Friends going against him. Everybody saying it is wrong. Him say him know that him never have no feelings for her before him brother dead. Him never did a look her, but him just fall in love with him brother wife. And the brother have children with the wife that passed. And when the brother died, he said he got close to the wife because he was there to comfort her, to console her. When he said comfort her, not have sex, but he did kiss her. He did kiss her up in a kissing relationship and so with her. Him say family member for him not to do it. Him say him love her and she falling in love with him. Well, in my book, there's a scripture in the Bible, I think it's if the brother falls short. I don't remember. I'm going to look for it. the next brother can get the wife, but that is not that is wrong to me. That is not right. I think him, even if him have feelings here, fight the urge and find somebody else, because how those children going to feel to see if him uncle come married to him mother. You understand? Then said that happen common grief. And he has been going on with her now till at the time it was sex, it was just kissing. Now it reached to a sexual stage. And if he want to marry him brother wife, he's on the live because he called me a few minutes ago to ask me if I am not going to do the hot topic. Please be mindful, guys. I lock that door. Please be mindful that persons are entitled to their opinions, and Taje, we must also bear in mind that the person is on the live. I cannot control what nobody say, or what nobody type, or what nobody do in the comment. No, for me personally, that is a family ram. But somehow now I go say it's not. Don't no phone call yet, guys. Somehow now I go say it is not a family ram. You understand? And it's a family ram. Even if him have a sexual urge to him brother wife, keep it to yourself. You understand? Keep it to yourself. Because in no circumstances, only 3 dumplings I want, Tina. In no circumstance, you feel look for your brother wife. Your brother wife coming like your sister, because you should become a part of the family. Somebody say love is love. Alright, understand that. Now come off here by 8:30. I spend 1.5 hours. Because I'm really tired. And I have something to do. At no point in time, at 8:30 now, 9:30, I spend an hour. Only 3 dumplings, yeah, little dumpling. And me make them no big. Honestly, I'm tell you already, sir, and I don't want you to feel anyway. I feel it's some form of demon that is not love. Because remember, you know, your brother, I don't want to talk how many children to people know it's you. And it's only the 2 of you in the something. Your brother, I know, your brother not dead leave 1 or 2 or, you know. Your brother leave children's. And it might not look no way to you now. But oh, it a go look for see your niece or your nephew come up and say uncle and daddy in a one. Leave your brother wife, make she go find another man somewhere. Leave your brother wife, make she go. You can't want your brother wife. Me remember me even ask you say, yeah, yeah, me don't want a man tree. Yeah, 79-year plankers, I can't selfish. God bless you, Tina. The fright up for me, food command on the line. So, not children, children. And me put on the S, right? That no look good, planker people. Thank you, Jesus, so my body to bless you. That no look good. So me tell you, you say, boy, love is love, and you're not a family. She a stranger. Love is love, but your brother wife. Me know your brother must have turned in a grave. So we're going to take some calls and hear what persons have to say. Or if you are on the live and you ever fall in love with your brother wife or your brother girlfriend or your sister boyfriend or so, call him. Text Auntie Donna and make Auntie Donna know. Auntie Donna, that is totally a family ram with a capital R in the sight of man and God. Auntie Donna, I have a friend. Hold on. Pull it for me. I'm going to read that message here. Hold on, Plankasha. That's step on the top. No. Alright, thanks. No one more ice. I want water too. Yeah. Um, hold on. Me soon play Tessan. Hold on. Auntie Dana, I have a friend. Good night, Auntie Dana. I have a friend who sleeps with her sister boyfriend. Her sister and the boyfriend breaks up and she fell in love with the boyfriend. They now have a child together, so I don't see anything wrong with it. Yeah, there. Lou says she don't want no food, make it stay till the morning. Cause her belly full. Good night.
Good night.
Mm.
I want you to read Matthew 22. Read from 25 to 30. I hear what it
I
says.
can't do that now because I eat on the phone. You read it for me.
If you can, I don't have a Bible where I am. You can marry your brother's
I was
wife.
saying that
If
when the
your
live
brother
start.
sorry?
I was saying that when the live start that it is in the Bible. But I don't believe in it.
You don't believe in it, but it's in the Bible. Matthew 22 from 25 to 30. If you read that, it can tells you that you can. It's your opinion not to believe in it, and I wouldn't do it, but it's in the Bible that you can.
Well, on the plank now. That is what I was saying, right? So it's in the
Uh-huh.
Bible, but
Uh-huh.
I wouldn't fall for that. You understand? Whenever I say it when the life just start.
Okay, okay.
So
I
it's in
didn't
the
hear it.
Bible.
I wasn't on it when it just
Okay,
started.
I did
Sorry.
say it. Don't I say it, Planka people? All
I
right.
wouldn't do it, but if a person, feel that he wants to do it, I wouldn't condemn.
They wouldn't condemn him.
No,
It not look no weird taste.
no, because how is it for example, um you have a man have live with a woman, and then he has an outside child before living with that woman, and that woman have an outside daughter, and the both of them have kids together. It would look like they are brothers and sisters, but in real life they are not.
Then but that member say brother have children with the wife, you know. The brother were
Yes, it
dead.
doesn't matter. Yes, it doesn't matter. God didn't say anything. In the Bible, it didn't say anything. When I say God say, because I know, but in the Bible, it didn't say anything about if you have children or if you don't have children. It just say you can marry. So, if you feel comfortable, I won't condemn. I wouldn't condemn.
Alright, thanks for your opinion here.
Thank you.
Yeah. I'm gonna take our next call for me read message. Hello, good night.
Good night, Auntie Dana.
Yeah.
The person that talked a while ago, the Bible said, if the brother do not have any kids, have any seed, but if he have seed, that brother not supposed to take that wife. It is a sin.
Mm-hmm.
That's what the Bible said. If the wife have seed, means if he have
When
kids,
I remember how
that
it go, but me know say it in the Bible. That is why I say it when the life start.
yeah, that person don't read the Bible good. The Bible said if he have seed, if that wife have seed, that means if he have kids,
Mm-hmm.
that brother not supposed to take the wife.
Yeah, cause me
It's
not,
a sin. Hello?
mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Remember me tell you
Love
something
you,
I gotta
auntie.
eat.
Yeah. We're not supposed to take him. Must cherish that lady like his sister.
That is what I
Not
tell him.
supposed to.
Me say she coming like
Yeah.
your sister now. Cause your brother
Yeah.
died.
That your brother gone.
Mm-hmm.
That is nastiness.
True.
The brother got to turn in the grave and go and crab him in the eye too. Good night, Auntie Dan. I love you.
Yeah. Good night, Pitbull. Good night, Angelina. This is Pitbull from Florida. I would not do my brother that's dead or alive. That is just wrong. Right. Good night. Hello. Good night. Yeah. Good.
Hello, Auntie Dan.
Yeah.
Good night, darling. How are you doing?
I am fine and I try to eat like a fool.
I see that. All right, so let's read St. Matthew 22 and verse 20, 21,
Go ahead.
24. Teacher, they said, Moses told us that if a man dies without having children, let me read that part again. If
Yes.
a man dies without having children, his brother must marry the widow and raise up offspring for him.
Mm.
Now there were 7 brothers. We don't need to read that part, but it is just saying that if the brother dies and there are no children involved, it is saying that you can marry. But if there's children involved, obviously it is not okay. Although it never speak to that part. So I
Yes.
just want to clarify what the lady says a
Yes.
while ago.
Yes. And if when I
Okay?
came, yes. And when I came on the live,
Yes.
I used to hear my grandmother say something similar. But it's like that scripture, I can't tell lie upon the Bible. I would know half and half.
Right.
So thankfully
Yeah,
somebody could
but
have tell where it there.
yes, it's in
But
St. Matthew 22. But my contribution to the whole topic, and congratulations to you, Donna, and your stars.
thank
Congratulations
you.
to everything that's happening to you. You're
Mm.
my ride and die. I know some people on the live from the church. We just got practice a while ago, and the whole of we are talking about you, because everybody watch you.
Thank
And my
you.
sister, them, everybody in my house. Sometimes my cousin call and she say, what Donna doing in my house? Me not left Donna in my house. So, you know, there are some of us who we are diehardy. We watch you and we have no problem with you. So
Thank
big up
you.
yourself. But anyways, I would say to this gentleman, and you understand sometimes when people in relationships and you get close to somebody, sometimes it can breed into relationship, closer friendship. But you know, the fact that the children are his niece and nephews, I
Yeah.
don't think that's something he should get himself into, because how is the child going to grow up? What is the child going to refer to you as? You know? So I would walk from that. No matter how much you see love showing up itself, it still have some kind of incest there to me.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Yes. Still some incest present itself right there. So I don't think that is okay. You know, that is what I would say to him. Even though he feels that way, I would say walk away from it. Leave it alone.
All right, thanks. Somebody on the live said that the Bible also said sex before marriage is a sin. The whole world know that. And the whole world know what the lady just read out of the Bible. But it's not everything in the Bible we do. Because the Bible says sex without marriage is a sin. Enough of we have sex and we not married. Then, but looking at this in general, right? Me can't know say I'm a brother white. I'm a brother um I'm a sister man. I'm a sister dead God and I take him up and married to him. No sir. To me that just grr. Let me read some message because a lot of message coming in. And guys, me say, pardon me, I have to eat something. Tina, come put on this to me because me a chat, I may drink the juice, please. Scrape it out and put it down. Now dash it there. Hold on. Let me get in the chatting mode. Wait the plan catch up. Enough message that come in. Felt like a royalty are going in our life tonight. Good night, Miss Donna. Please don't show my number or my message. Please don't hold up the phone because every night You come on the live and you say you're not going to do it and you do it. Even today you do it on your live when you were showing something. When you do that today, anyways, Miss Donna, I am a male. I remember a couple years ago, I slept with my brother girlfriend, and it was going on for a couple of months. Well, sir, until my brother found out, and I had to stop, and he sent her away, and that is how the relationship broke up. It wasn't something that I planned out to do. It wasn't something that I planned out to do. It just happened. So I don't see anything wrong with him falling in love with his brother wife. As a matter of fact, the brother is dead and can no longer come back to serve his wife. If he sees if he sees the opportunity and she is a good woman, then he can try his luck. You get what a man has said, sir? Hmm? I'm gonna read one more message. What a planker. Him say me that sleep with him brother girlfriend. And him brother find out. Brother pull up with a girl. It is disgusting. So true if them have children. Hold on. Auntie Donna, I am in a sit Auntie Donna, I am in a similar situation, but my brother is not dead. My brother was in love with a young miss. She used to live with him. He used to beat her up, abuse her badly. And I was the one who used to have to get into the fight to take her out of the beating. She had one child for my brother. And everybody in the community knew how terribly he used to deal with the young miss. She was a nice young miss. And Auntie Donna, after she broke up with him, she left and moved to a different community. She stayed in contact with me and we met up. Auntie Donna, I am now with her and she now as a child for my brother and me. I don't see anything wrong. They are not sisters. Yeah, there. I don't see anything wrong with it. Love is love. And it doesn't matter who you love as long as it is not all. It's not your sisters. Okay, wow. Well, we're not going to agree on this. Good night. I am so happy to be working alongside several college students from Jamaica that was hired to work as Busch Gardens, Tampa, Florida for the summer. All I do is just talk about you. Keep up the good work. Okay. Bless you. Thank you. Auntie Donna, good night. Very interesting topic. This one it's home. As the previous caller just said, message just said, don't show the phone. Auntie Donna, I am not jealous of my brother, but my brother have a girlfriend who is very appealing, very sexy. And Auntie Donna, every time I see her, she gives me an erection. She's always wearing short up clothes. She's always well put together. Sometimes, sometimes I feel like confronting my brother to tell him how I feel about her, but I keep it to myself. I remember one day I told her how sexy she was and she found it very offensive and went and tell my brother. I had to polish it off and tell him that I was only joking around and telling her that I was proud of my brother for the good woman that he had. And this is happening a lot here in Jamaica. It's not a sin. And please don't condemn us for speaking our truth. Here there. Tina? Are you a call me? Oh. Oh. Why I don't know if you say right here, so planka shop. Oh, sir. I don't know what to say here, so I take a call. Hold on. Alright, you say read this. Let me read this first. If a man shall take his brother's wife, it is an unclean thing. He has uncovered his brother's nakedness. They shall be childless. Oh, that is in a Proverbs. That is the in a Proverbs. Um, Good night, Auntie Donna. Me and my sisters are identical twin, and we knowingly sleep with the same guy when we were younger, in our teenage years. I would sleep with him tonight, and my sister would sleep with him tomorrow, and he could never tell the difference. Some time ago, I was saying to my sister that we should exchange husband. We should exchange husband to see if they would find out. I find it very intriguing and spontaneous. My sister and I, we have discussion after. I want me get them here people here from in our life, yeah. Eh? No, sir. I want one. No, sir. Why told the comment them here go and the question them I go. It look like the man I go full fledged. The girl says she and her twin sister sleep with the same man. And then switch up. And the man no know. Murder planka shop for somebody call the car. I can't read too much message. Mercy God. My grandmother was with my grandfather was with my grand aunt after my grandmother died. He has children with two sisters. So my grand aunt's children is my auntie and my cousin. Boy. Auntie Dan Orlando. Let me take a call now. Too much message. Yeah, Barry, good night.
Good night, Auntie Dana. How you doing?
I am fine.
You don't sit in Africa with one brother married to three sisters.
Eh?
Yes, one brother married to three sisters.
That a family ram again, Barry.
Well, me see. One brother married to triplet.
Eh?
Yes.
That is family ram.
Me
I
no
want
say
to
no.
put on this little... Eh?
Me no say no, but me see it happen.
You know say no?
I said yes, it's wrong, but I see it happen.
Yeah, you see it happen.
Yeah.
That is totally wrong, Barry.
Me know.
Totally wrong.
Yes. I wouldn't do it, but I know it happened.
Okay. Brother, they with brother, wife and sister, they with sister man.
No, but this brother married to three sisters, triplet,
Brother married to three sister one time.
one time.
We don't know see Barry number planka people. Cause the phone kinda bright in my eye. Yeah, what you say?
One brother married to three sisters, triplet.
He married to three sister in Africa.
Yeah.
Then of them country, them for them religion different.
Yeah. All right, then I'll stay with you. Just listen here.
Alright, Barry.
Me there by myself, so me just listen.
Alright, bless.
Bless.
I'm afraid to put on this because I don't want people details get out with that phone. Yeah. Because people used to. Alright, guys, please remember when you buy the t-shirt, it's not me, you must send the picture to the website here. Thank you so much. But you must send it to the website. Alright, hold on. Hello, good night. Hello?
Hi, Auntie Dana. Good night.
Yes, good night. Welcome to Come Make Labish.
I think it is wrong in every form.
Yes.
What about when the children find out that their uncle is sleeping with their mother? I think they are going to be
That
very
me said too.
disgusted and embarrassed.
Yeah, if he said, why my father did that and my father brother come married to my mother.
I believe the wife is just missing her husband, and she turned to his brother. I think she's gonna snap back to reality and realize it's wrong.
Yeah, when she come, I don't know still, I don't know what he say because the man in our life, yeah, I don't know what he say. I don't know what to say, but that is plain wrong.
That is wrong to me. That is wrong, real wrong. Especially kids involved. It's wrong.
Involved, yeah, definitely wrong. All right, thank you.
You're welcome, Auntie
Yeah,
Dana. Good.
yeah, there. That's my, hold on. We drop off a head drop on the shoulders, a two rasta jack. That's my dear, so we drop off a head drop off a soldier. Drop on shoulder. All the number not showing, but me not, that phone, yeah, you don't know some people, you not see it. Some people will screenshot it and say the people them want to message me and get me in a trouble. Good night, Miss Donna. My good night, Miss Donna. My brother, good night, Miss Donna. My brother, who is 3 years older than me, lives in the same neighborhood as me with his girlfriend. They are not married. My brother girlfriend always come down to our house and talks about her sexual relationship with my brother. She would always say that she loves to have oral sex and my brother is not willing to do it on her because he does not believe in doing those type of things. He find those type of things to be nasty. I, on the other hand, love those type of things. So one night, jokingly, while we were there talking on the veranda, I said to her jokingly, I would love to give you some of what my brother is not giving you. Auntie Dana, knowingly, I was only joking. To my surprise, the young miss, to my surprise, the young miss came back to my house a few days later, went into my house, stripped herself naked, went on the bed and opened up herself. Lord Jesus. Auntie Donna, I stood there looking at her. I was seeing heaven and hell at the same time. Auntie Donna, I am not going to lie. My brother girlfriend is a browning. And when I look, I'm gonna put on my glass. I mean, I want you know, my brother girlfriend is a browning. And when I look on the bed, I see two roads, heaven and hell. Auntie Dana, at that point in time, I choose hell. Auntie Dana, I am not going to lie. I went straight into hell, Edwin. Hey, I went straight into hell, Edwin. My God. It was the sweetest fire that I have ever got burned with in my entire life. Fast forward until now, she wanted more, so did I. So every weekend, she would come down there, and my brother had no clue as to what was going on because he knows that she always come down to my house on the weekends to play domino and chat. Auntie Dana, if that girl has not did not migrate to America, if that girl did not migrate to America, I'll know I will be entering into her hell. Auntie Dana, up to now, my brother don't know. I didn't tell him and she didn't tell him. And we never felt anything was wrong with what we were doing. Jesus, the man sends it two road front time. Heaven Isle and in true cigar hell. Father God has stretched forth the hand to thee. Sorry, make your bad so. Eh? So it's like the film brother girlfriend I confide in him. Murder Jesus! I tell him say brother up there now eat no mackerel. Now cook up no mackerel. And him like for you him what you see? So basically planka people. The man so when he look on the bed he say heaven and hell. Him choose cigar hell baba. Cause really hell you gone. Good. What a man, I want me get this a planka here from. Hello, good night. Whoa. Man saying rather him choose hell. I wonder where admin there. Good night. Hello?
Good night, Auntie Dana.
Yeah, turn off your live there, cause that man here make me night. This a bite of the week. Yeah. Man say, I have Nile. That means say, he must say everything no trouble in brother wife and elephant got trouble her. Yes. Our phone a reconnect. Why some they don't say sometimes we say the man them deadly. Why the woman them deadly to Rasta Jah? Or if the next person phone a reconnect. Hello?
Auntie Dana, good night.
Yes.
I'm sorry, you can't take in now. Go on here tonight. Me, I talk no night.
Yeah, talk up there.
Yes. Auntie Dana, why me not see nothing wrong with that, you know? Me not see not a thing wrong with the brother who are married to your brother. No wrong with it, Auntie. And my sister.
But remember say your brother have picnic with you?
Auntie Dana, no wrong with that. I know his sister. You better him come take over the brother to them and take care of them. Don't want another man come they come molest them and
You listen me a
disadvantage them.
chat tonight, yeah. What you say?
Him a go take care of them good. I'm go take care of him brother right for safe and it's a lovely, wonderful safekeeping that you know. Actually, I know. Me say, me wish I could have tried. I don't play a kid for you make a ball. No wrong with that, Auntie Dana. Me back him 100.
Well, you say nothing wrong.
Me see my sister, baby father dead. And the friend fly down from France to come help her and support her with the funeral. I'm best friend. And when you take a stock, you take over.
You take over my
You
best friend,
understand me?
girlfriend.
Our baby father, best friend, that's the man fly down from France come help her to put the funeral and so together. And when me take a stock, him take over and start taking care of the friend kidney and so. You understand me? Nothing wrong with that man. He man share no sister, man. Look here, sir. If you're hearing me, please don't let go none at all. The business when nobody wants to.
You ever take any brother yet?
Oh, now, sir, I'm a damaged product, you know, so I'm not too. I'm interested, first, really, in our relationship. It's a lone star.
Yeah.
But me, I put myself in the lady position and know if my husband dead and the brother is a caring, loving person, I'd rather deal with him than go there with somebody else to come disadvantage me and me picnic them.
So,
Understand?
so look here.
Yes.
What you think your picnic them are gonna say when them grow up?
Until then, I don't know, say nothing. If they say the thing, because they grow up and they get bad mind and start to listen to people. But if them look into it, and them father, brother, then all them that feel to see, little foundation, but take up one rummed, one beat cheater man, one abusive man will come in and start to feel jealous over them and their mother relationship and start to treat them bad. The best somebody to take care of those kids and
Have one.
benefit for them is the brother. Brother,
Yeah.
Shani man of family, Auntie Dana.
Yeah.
Shani man of brother.
No
And
man,
our
but remember
brother.
so when alright, so when she married and met the vow, she become
Yes.
the brother become fear brother too.
Why me not look on that right now we're caring and sharing we are dealing with. Right now,
Oh God, you're so nice.
ask me if that one that little daughter we are talking on the phone because he sound like a wonderful man.
Ooh.
You
Alright.
understand, Auntie?
Alright, I mean I man you know yes I'm brother wife in love.
Look here, sir, all the way. I support you all the way. Don't listen to what nobody ever saying in the comment. You know, if I be like you wouldn't talk, me that keep it as a secret and do me thing because many people have changed your nature. You understand? All right, thank you. Bless up.
Ooh, alright.
Yes.
Lord Jesus God if you're not busy. Come on 99, you're festive one more time. Boy. Good evening, Auntie. How the man say him enter L Edway to Rastaja. Auntie, what make, I don't know that the man he say enter L Edway. You understand? The man says he have nine, that means say he say even if he no go there, heaven in gone. And if he go there, hell in gone, I might enter the Edway. Don't know how him I go there with. Rastaja, you know, listen to the story. This year man, you forget a award over Planka Shop here. Because boss made a laughing. Good night, Auntie Dana. Very good topic. I don't see anything wrong, as the caller just said. They are not related. And if the Bible can tell you that if your brother die, you can take up the brother wife, minus the children, I don't see anything wrong. If he can find comfort in the brother wife, so be it. All the best to you, sir. I don't have a problem with you. To each his own. Some of us doing worse than that. Well, so some agree, some not agree. Good night, Miss Donna. I am here laughing off. Good night, Miss Donna. I am here laughing till I nearly fall off my bed. But on a serious note, Auntie Donna, I slept with my husband's best friend. And all know I am still doing it, but my husband doesn't know. My husband works on the farm. So most of the time he comes home on the weekend. Auntie Dana, I know it is a sin to sleep with my husband's best friend. And you are not on the topic. But my husband's best friend is similar to his brother. And I have sexual relationship with both of them. My husband's best friend and I made a pledge that we will never talk. Sometimes when my husband is there, I feel uncomfortable around him and the best friend. When my husband leaves and go to work and come back on the weekend, me and the best friend get along with our thing and we discuss my husband. A lot of people on here might bash me, Auntie Nana, but honestly to God, I don't feel as if I am doing anything wrong. My husband is away and his best friend is looking after my mackerel for me. Lord Jesus. And them something me go on over in a planka shop. Whoa! I made that at me. If you say no man, seriously. You know, so you're not do yourself nothing and your husband you hurt. You're not doing yourself nothing at all. And your husband you hurt. Well, look how much message come in. And me, yeah, I feel like the phone they turn up too much and I can't go do it. Let me see if I can do it. I can't do it when I'm on the YouTube. Hold on. No, sir. Uno call not do. Cause the whole heap of message and then uno call. Lord. Indians does it to keep the money in the family if the brother pass away. Somebody say Indian do it. Me know better is who know better do better. I will continue to remain silent and let God work it out and expose who need to be exposed and what not need to be exposed. Alright. The person that said them I continue to remain silent. Good night, Auntie Donna. I caught my mother with my husband. You know? I caught my mother with my father, brother already. No. Good night, Auntie Donna. I caught my mother with my father, brother already, having sex. My father does not live with us. He comes and goes. And his brother also comes to our house alongside my father and the rest of siblings. And my mother is having a full-blown relationship with my father, brother. I won't tell my father because I pledged to my mother never to speak about it. But sometimes it pains my heart because my father is such a humble person. I don't know if I will ever reveal it to him. Let me wait and see. Eh? What a prankler. What a bam bam. It's a person here type. Hold on. The person where on it what no. Can't ball out the number. Good night, Auntie. Tell the planker to like up the live. Okay. Guys, please to like, share, and subscribe. Like up the live, like up the live. Miss Donna, some of these people in your comments are very... Miss Donna, some of these people in your comments are very unfair. They are bashing persons who message you. And a lot of them is doing worse than what is going on. Please tell them to stop bashing the man. Which man them a bash? Remember, me can't tell people where to type, you know. Me nah no control over where people type in the comment. What is secret to hold to your mother and uncle? What a secret to hold to your mother and uncle, somebody say. Alright. Please remember to like, share, and subscribe. Like up the live, Planka people. Good night, Auntie Dana. That is common assault. It has been happening for a long time. I know of a man in my community who his brother died and he is now married to his brother's wife. So I don't see the big deal in it. His brother is not alive to see or know anything. And they are happily married and goes to my church. Boy, the world is a sick place. Lord Jesus. Good night, Miss Donna. My brother's wife have a child for me. And my... Good night, Miss Donna. My brother's wife have a child for me. I have a little finger that hangs off and my brother don't have none. I slept with her one time down by the riverbed years ago and I knew that I was the one who got her pregnant because I was sick and sleepy. The child comes with the same finger hanging off like me and my brother don't have it. The woman know that the child is mine, but she put it in my brother's name. As a matter of fact, we both have the same name. This is something that I will live with till I die. Yeah, there. The man says, see, put him brother wife on a riverbed. Hey, I will dash with that phone, you know. And the brother and the pick the ball with little finger hang off. For him have it, that's why I know I feel pick and the brother not have it. Father God, some things are going in a Jamaica, yeah. No, sir. No, sir. What the, well, oh, no, I'm going to find out. A whole heap of people have little finger hang off. So, that's not easy one to find out. No, sir, Plank, I want to call. Me can't bother deep a message. God know me yet like you know, say well. Tonight, yeah, the phone, me dey turn up the phone till I never remember. When me take the call. Hello, good night.
Turn up the phone till I never remember.
Good night. Turn down your phone. Shush, hang up. When you call now, someone who want a message, call. Because Jamaica is not a real place. What a planker. Let me try read. Good night, Auntie Dana. I met my boyfriend couple years ago. When he take me to introduce me to his family, Auntie Dana, my boyfriend brothers were so handsome and good looking, and he was the opposite. Mark you, he was not ugly, but he looked nothing like his brother and had the physique that his brother had. I instantly started to love after his older brother. But the brother was very strict and self-righteous. He told me no, he's not that type, and he told his brother that I was making advances to him. His brother believed him and we broke up. Yeah, there. She said she meet her brother and he no look nothing like fear. Him brother them, and she go there and look the brother because she did like the bigger brother. And the bigger brother go tell back the brother say him and look him, and the brother break up with him. Boy, I don't know if you say with Jamaican people tonight, Blanca shop. I don't know, not just Jamaican alone, all over the world. We don't live on a car, no, I can't bother with deeper messaging. That's trademark. Or the finger. I know people who have little finger. All in a month view, so nobody can pick up a who. I never call out a wear. Why? What happened to the man them to enter the yeah? A one man who they calling and go Barry. Warm to the man them tonight, everybody silent. If you are on the live and you're having an affair with your brother, your husband, brother, or your wife, sister, please call in. Make we hear. If you don't want nobody to catch your voice, bite something in your mouth. Like a pillar or put something in your head. I can't bother deeper message them. Because all of a sudden everybody silent. Wow. Please message, please call me now. There is nothing wrong with a woman married her husband, brother, as long as the husband is dead. She said that she not nothing wrong. In the Bible where Tamar was given the brother and then the man asked Jesus the same question. Good night, Auntie Donna. I am on your live. I have children for my husband, brother. My husband is not dead. My husband and I broke up. My husband and I broke up and I fell in love with his brother. I never have any children for my husband, but I now conceive and get 2 children for my husband brother. Up until this day, my husband does not deal with his brother. I am planning, when the divorce is finalized, to marry his brother because we have 2 children together. Jesus. She said she and her husband broke up and she take up him brother. She never have no picnic for the husband, but she now have picnic for the brother. When the divorce finalized, she got married. Hello, good night. She nice shop here, you know. Yes.
Let's say good evening to you,
Good night.
darling.
Yes, good night.
Hello.
Yes, good night. I'm listening.
Yes. Pleasant good evening to you
Yes,
and
yes.
all our uncles, sisters and brothers.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. I know that comic labish is like you can speak about different things.
Turn
Many
off the
years ago,
phone. Turn
I
off
have
the
a
phone
little
in the
dog.
background. Can me hear
Hello.
back myself?
You can't hear me?
I'm hearing back myself, so turn off the phone.
Turn off the phone. It's only one phone I have on.
Oh, through me hear something attack. Is your TV?
Sorry about that. I turn it off, sweetie.
Yes, yes. Go ahead.
I really don't want anybody to bash me, yeah. But if sometime in 1979, late 79,
Mm-hmm.
I have a daughter, and I hope she's listening.
Lord
I
Jesus.
take her. I was going through some rough times, and I take her, and I was pregnant with another one, and she was not. I don't think she was one yet, and I took her to Spanish Town Hospital and leave her in a lady lap, and went away. And for years I was looking for her and cannot find her. I went to all the homes and all the place that keep children, and ever since I can't find her. I hope she's listening, and I would love to get in touch with her because God has been good to me and my life is different now. So I hope she's listening.
What
And
you
I
say?
know that
Hold on a
I know
second. Let
that
me dissect what you just said. Because this is a revelation here. So, good night. My
yes,
name is Auntie Donna, otherwise known
yes.
as Donna Gold, Planka Boss.
I know I watch you every day for years. I've been watching you all the time.
Okay. And what is your
Yeah.
name?
My name,
Yes. Because if you lose a daughter, the charter would want to know your name. That's if the daughter is on the live, that they can reach out to you and know if you is the mother. So I'm asking you, what is your name?
she would know my name, and I wouldn't like to say my name, ma'am. It's going to be
Okay.
bad for me. She wouldn't know my name. She's a baby.
So you
She
know
was
the
a little
daughter.
baby
Okay,
at the
you know the
time.
daughter name.
Yes, I know her name, but the person who I leave her with do not know her name because I would just leave her like that.
Whoa, whoa, this is history. All right, so you know the
Yeah.
person name that you leave your daughter with?
No, I don't know the person at all. I just went to the hospital and leave her there. Instead of me doing anything, I just leave her in somebody's hand and tell her I soon be back.
So that child will be
And
how old now?
she would be about 42.
So why you wait till this long to search for her?
I keep looking for her. I went to Minister of Youth. I went to different places that holding children, and I can't get any um any results.
All
So
right,
I
so the
leave her
lady
alone.
that you say that all right. So the lady that you left your daughter with at the school, right, at the hospital, was she working there or selling there?
She was just a patient. It seemed like she was sitting down in the waiting area, and I just leave her there.
Oh my God. Um, I'm not
Yeah.
saying I'm not gonna say anything bad because you did the right thing instead of carrying her and leave her anywhere that's anything could have happened to her.
Yes.
You
She
place
was
her.
really going through some rough time, and I'm a very good person. I love to give. I love to share. I'm on earth to serve. It's just that one off time that that happened to me. I
Oh,
was pregnant with one, and then it was very rough at that time. But
um.
now my life has
So
changed.
you
I
have
wish I
any
could
picture with
find
the
you to
daughter
help her.
before you gave her up?
Sorry.
You have any picture with her before you gave her up to the person?
No, Miss Donna, it wasn't literally give up. I just leave her in the lady and walk away.
So how old was your daughter at the time?
She wasn't a year yet. She wasn't walking.
And you don't have any form of picture with her to say this was what she looked like.
No. That is why when I came home, I saw it in the news. I saw it in the newspaper where they was looking for the parent for the sticker child. So
Oh
obviously,
wow. So when you came home, so you don't have any, you can get that information from the gleaner, you know.
Yeah.
Was it the Gleaner that you put the information in?
No, I didn't put it in, but I saw
No,
somebody
I mean
showed me
if
the
it was
clip.
the
So this
Gleaner
little
that
girl
the
look like a
information
little
came out
girl.
in.
Yeah, sorry.
No, I am saying the information that you saw, was it in the Gleaner?
It was, I think it was in the Star.
Well,
That was the 2, 3 days after.
all right. And if you remember the year, the month that you gave up the child to the woman, I think the Star have records of those things that happened years ago.
Okay,
So,
because she have dimples, and even one time I remember I live abroad for many years, and it bothered me. I cry all my years, but seems that the Lord has wiped away that tears from my eye. You see, many things that we think that we are condemned with, we are not condemned. Mercy, grace, and mercy, has covered us, and I really confess my sin to God, and I know that the Lord forgive me. I know that a lot of persons is going through the same thing, and I pray over them that the Lord may forgive them. And those that have the intention to do so, it's very sad to do that because you live with it for the rest of your life.
and
You
and
know,
and how long now have you been searching for your child?
for years, because I mean, even one time I remember I used to call into radio stations, and all of that. I've never get any answer. So
All
sometimes I
right.
let it go by, but another time it bothers me.
All right. I'm going to give you the platform to say, because I know a lot of the bloggers, them over here, going to run with this story. I'm going to give you the platform to start over from start to finish. Give a bit, if you remember anything about the lady that you gave the child to, if it was a brown lady, a black lady, if you have a visual picture in your head of the lady, talk about how old the child is. And the first step I want you to do is reach out to the Star. The Star would have then have a archive of that specific it's gonna take a while for them to do it for you. They're not gonna just go and get the information, but you can reach out to the Star, and then the Star will look back in the archive, and the lady who reach out to the Star with the child must have given some form of information about the child, or about her, no, about her address, etc. So where you could reach out to see if the child that was given up to the adoption, or she still have the child, or the child was taken from her. So use the platform, ma'am. This is groundbreaking, and say what you want to say.
Yeah, what I'm saying is that nobody knows the identity of the child, because what I do, I meditate on it a lot, and I was going through really, really tough time. And what I did, I just drive from where I'm from. I wouldn't say where we're from. I went to Spanish Town, and I sit down and I do as if I come to the clinic with her. I didn't leave a name or anything because I didn't register or anything. What I did was just say to a lady, hold her for me. I'm going to the toilet to use the toilet. And when what I didn't really come back to the lady for her. So what the lady did was, after she see me not coming back for the day, she probably just made an alarm and leave it with call the authorities. I guess the hospital call the authorities, because obviously it's the police that put the child's picture in the paper. So the person who I leave her with is just a normal patient, well, somebody at the outpatient come to the clinic or something. So no one knows her identity.
Wow. So no one.
Yeah.
So what happened to the child that you were pregnant with? You still have that child?
Yes, man, and she's well, and I have kids, and everything is all right.
So you live abroad now,
Yes.
and you would love to get in contact with your child that you abandoned
Yes,
at the
yes,
Spanish
yes. I've
Town
been looking at
Hospital.
her for
What year was
years.
it?
Um, it's 79, 80, 81. It's late 79 to 80. Yeah.
Late 79 to 80, and it's a fem
It's a
it's a
girl.
girl child.
It's a girl, and she has two dimples in her jaw. She has two dimples.
Why I'm saying this, I don't know if any nurse or anybody was here from the hospital at that time who might have heard about
Yes,
it. You want to give out
yes.
a phone number that if anybody want to reach out to you because they can't reach out to me to get to you. So you'd have to give out a phone number. But the first place I would tell you to go to is the Spanish Town Police Station is one of them because more than likely if the child was left at the Spanish Town police hospital, the person who had the child would have run to the police station with the child and said, "Her mother, leave this child." And then you go to the star. Both places would be accurate for you to go to see if you can get any trace of where the child is. You understand?
Yeah. At one time, somebody told me that this lady have a child, and she not sure if this child would be the child, and she described the child, and I went all the way St. Mary search and find this yard and find the child. It wasn't her. It wasn't her. The age of the child, it's not her.
Oh.
So I've been searching a long time.
Oh, and you can't live with yourself. It's like it is a burden to you.
Yes, yes, yes. But the Lord had lifted that burden, but every now and then it comes back to me.
Yes. And you have nightmare or dream.
No, that used to happen. Remember, she's about 42, 43.
Yeah.
So, it's not too bad now, but I would love to, when you see I get this far, to say this to you. I called you before, but you wasn't doing comical labish or so yet. But,
Okay.
I tried my best to call you. I even messaged you, but it didn't get to you. But thank God you answered tonight. But, my
All
hope
right. So
that
as I
she's here.
said, this is a delicate information and it is out in the public domain. I would love for you to put out a number. If somebody knows something or remember something, they can reach out to you on that specific number.
Yes, I really don't want to give my number on the phone at all.
But I can't take the calls for you, so it will be tiring for Auntie Dana. I couldn't stream the call for you. So you have to have a WhatsApp or some email address or something. An email would even work. I know everybody have email. You have to have, if you want to hear your child, if you want to find your child, you have to put something out and say, I did my child wrong and I have to give out my number just so that if somebody know of her or somebody at the star working here or at the wherever the paper was can give me some form of information.
All right then.
So you have to put out a number, a point of
Okay.
contact. Remember, you're not
All
doing
right
nothing
then.
wrong, you're seeking your child. So you have to know to screen the cause. But the first place I want you to go to is the police station or the star, if it was the star or the gleaner, if you remember correctly.
Yeah, most likely would have been Spanish Town, because obviously they would
Started
have.
in them the time them, I know about the gleaner.
I don't know whether it was a star or a gleaner, but it was some paper somebody brought to me and showed me the paper. I think a few days after that.
I think I don't know if started in them the time they do. What
But when I
started
was
in.
going through the time.
Alright, give
But
out
I
the
was going through.
information for them to reach out to you and stay on the live.
Yeah, you mean I must just give out the number, make everybody hear the number?
Yes, because I can't stream the calls for you. When I say I can't stream the call for you, I mean everybody go and call me with an have to say this. You have to take those calls. If you want to make amends and meet your child or find out if your child is dead or alive, you have to make some form of sacrifices. And when I say make some form of sacrifice, you have to be willing to give out a contact detail for them to get through to you.
Okay. I don't know how to give the number at all.
They don't want to give your number.
No, because everybody gonna be calling me, and
You're
I
going
don't
to,
know
they in
who
a
they
stream,
are.
you can just say WhatsApp call only. And they leave a message and you get back to them because I don't think unscrupulous person who don't have any information would call you. This is your child you're searching for.
Yeah.
So you have to willing to make
What's
some form of sacrifice to say, okay, I am willing to put out my number just to find my child. When you find your child, you can always change your number. Tajay, bring the beer, come here. My knee just feel funny. Yes, so what you saying?
The WhatsApp number would be 45399. What's the number? Let me see. Hold on there. 45. It was a new number that
Four
I
five three
have.
nine nine two seven.
Are you seeing it there?
Yes.
Yes.
4539927. But you have to
Yes.
give
One.
information because they're going to want the what 4539927. So if anybody on the live see or know about the story or heard about it from way back then, they can contact you and tell you. Even somebody from the Gleaner or the Star, if you're not sure which one of the paper I'd put it out. Um, forget for
Yes,
your
ma'am.
yes.
Yes, ma'am.
Or you get when
All right.
after you're done with that chip here, look in there, see the bend gear, rub yourself for me. After you're done with that chip here, when you find them, find the purse in that jar there. When you find
Yes.
the child or you get information, you can just do away with the chip.
Yes, ma'am. All right
Alright?
then.
Yes.
All right. Thanks very much. Heaven bless you.
God bless you. Does the
All
baby
right.
have any
Bye
birthmark? So
bye.
pretty.
It's just dimple, too deep dimple in her jaw.
No mark on the body. Oh, Tajay, look.
No.
Another angel.
I remember, but I know what those two beautiful dimples she had.
Yes. And you remember what color was she?
She a little dark. She had pack tooth at the time. I don't know if she grew up with the pack tooth because the teeth change.
Okay, look at the bottom. Okay.
Yes. All
Alright, I
right.
wish you
All
all the
this.
best.
Yeah, she was registered and everything. It's just
So if she
that
was
tough
ready,
time.
stop. Oh, the lady wouldn't know.
Nobody knows her details. Only me know the details of her.
Oh. So what name you
Yeah.
register? Oh, so the lady wouldn't know the name. I wonder if anybody
No,
did know you at the time at the hospital. When you did go at the hospital.
nobody know me. I'm a stranger there. I was a stranger at the hospital.
Oh. So what happened
Yeah.
to the child father? The child father come now. The child father never asked you about the child? Let me cut off. Hello?
Hello?
Yeah,
Hello? I don't wait for myself, so I do my things throughout my years. So, father, I never really, had a relationship with the dad or anything.
okay. Yeah, right this up.
Yeah.
Yes, yes.
All this to your platform, and I wish you well.
All right. Thank you so much for reaching out. And I wish you all the
Yes.
best. And I hope when you find out, if you get any information, you can let us
Yes,
back,
of
the
course.
planker shop,
Of
know
course,
what
I
to
will let
pray.
you know. Yes, of course,
And
yes.
continue
God
to
bless again.
pray. And
Yes, I
you
will.
want to say the registered name just in case?
No, because no one will know. She don't know,
All
and
right,
no
but
one
if you
will
all
know
right, when
but
the
myself.
community that you grew
Yeah.
up in, where you came from, persons
Yes.
knew if the child was 1 year old, right? Persons probably know said Donna did have a 1 year old baby and she not still with the baby. What did you tell the community people then?
Well, I just tell him that I just tell him that if somebody have her, and most people didn't question me much about it. I give her to a lady or something, just because I was embarrassed about the whole thing. So
Oh.
nobody knows really. Yeah.
So when the child come in the paper, although you say they didn't question you and you told community people that you give somebody, I wonder if anybody from the community at the time saw the paper or saw the child, because somebody must have known the child and saw the paper and recognized that it was your child and could give you info on the child.
No, none at all. None at all. Everybody have gone abroad and stuff.
No,
Nobody
but you
knows. I
don't know
kept
if
it so
anybody on the
secret.
live now
I kept it.
watching at the time and could say,
Nobody.
okay, I remember I did see Pamela with a baby back then. Okay, I see a Canadian number keep calling me non-stop while you're on the live. I'm going to take the call to see if it is anything pertaining to you and the child, all right?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, God bless. Hang up. Hello, good night. I see you keep calling non-stop.
Auntie Donna, good night. I've been calling her more than a year and cannot get you. I have a lot of issues, but I cannot spoke about it tonight. But I call you to confirm. There's some place in the Bible said if the man have kids with the
Oh,
wife,
we move
they
on
should
from
not.
that now and we're talking to a lady who lost her child. I thought the
Okay,
information that you were
I
coming.
did not know. I didn't know I was trying to get you, but I just remind you, if they have kids together, the man and the wife, they should not marry. It's in the Bible.
Okay, thank you.
They should not have kids either. Lots of issue,
Yeah,
but
yes,
next time.
yes, ma'am. I'm passing
Okay.
back behind this, so I have some voltering. Wow, Blanca shop can go from 0 to 100 in the space of a second. Because and hold on, touch it, let's see if I find it. I look for the voltaren. Hold on the Blanca shop. I look for some voltaren. You know, me clear up my bag today. I wonder if me dash them way. God no, you know, me clear up my handbag today. And me did have the voltaren them in a one little brown bag.
Sure.
Honest to God, Tajay, me forgot. I take out every paper out of me. One little, one little paper bag. Are you me tell if you sweep out the something then? You never see one paper bag in there? One brown paper bag. Yeah, you sweep it with the box
No.
cover.
No.
One little brown envelope like paper bag. Wow, Planka shop.
Supposed to take it up back.
Looking at that jar there. Come in, look here, son. Looking at that jar here. This, see this? Looking at it. See the bag them there.
This?
It's one brown paper bag in it.
No.
It's one envelope. Yeah, take it out. Let me see. Yeah. Why Planka shop? This is so, the program gone in a different direction. Let me take a call. Hello, good night. Hello?
Hello, good night.
Yes, good night.
Good night, Auntie Dana. The
Mm-hmm.
persons who are bashing your play,
Speak up a little louder, I'm not hearing you.
Never wait quiet. The persons who are bashing the young lady, the lady that called.
I don't see the
I don't,
comment, you know.
Yes.
they
I
say
take two
that
Voltaren here. For me knee,
uh,
yeah. No, me
they're
knee.
saying that some people say that the
A
lady is
Voltaren me I
wicked
take
and
when you look for when you go say something. Voltaren, yeah.
See, I'm Molly.
Yeah.
yeah man, some people say that the lady wicked and something. And see that sometimes some people go through some problems, you know.
Yeah,
You,
because she
you
said she was
cannot
depressed. She have a young one
judge.
and she pregnant. I'm glad she
Right, you
never killed the
cannot.
child.
Some people go through something and see that now we make us somehow we mad. So
Mm-hmm.
you cannot judge. Nobody know the lady situation. She not tell how she got this child, if it was a rape or it was a, you understand, probably
Yes.
incest. It can be a myriad of things, so we cannot judge. Something similar to that happened in my family.
Mm-hmm.
It happened to my mother, but my mother don't want to talk about it.
Yeah.
And probably me and my siblings, if we're afraid to even ask her to, because she don't want to talk about it. But my mother is one of my siblings. I think it's Jubilee Hospital, and she don't want to talk about it. And I know she would probably want to find about the shame, and she don't want to go on Susan show. Okay, Susan show you have to show your face, and sometimes people will judge, and I guess that's the thing. Maybe why the lady don't want to share
Share a
as much
number.
information, because right, people are judgmental. And let me tell you something, Auntie Dana. You see, mouth, the Bible says the mouth is like sword.
To
So
edit.
sometimes you will use our words and make others, just feel hurt. So I think that is it. A lot of persons go through things, and at the time when it happens to them, they feel as if they can't do anything else more than give the child away, or things
Yes.
like that. Anyway, have a good night. Big up on yourself, my Plank Nation.
All right. Thank you so much. All right. She have a valid point. Sometimes we don't know where people go through. And me one thing me can commend this lady for that just calling. She could have carried the child, go kill the child, or she could have carried the child, go left it at roadside, or throw it in a sea, or throw it in a bush. But she gave it to somebody, and that is a good thing. Hopefully that child is still alive and can be found. Hello, good night.
Hi, Auntie Dana, good night.
Yes.
I agree with this caller. There's a lot of people in the comment bashing this lady, and we as women, I
Yes.
mean, you don't know what that lady went through, how old she was when she had that child and then she pregnant again. Some of these people are so cruel in the comment with people. That's why some people don't want to call in and
Calling, even,
give
yes.
their experience and what, because some of them, and even those people who are typing such cruel comment, they are no better. Come
Yeah.
on, the lady who maybe was young, just like how your mother tell you that she was young. Come on,
True.
understand people plight.
Yeah.
People go through some situation, and it's best for people
Yeah,
to
God
give
bless
the
you.
child or leave the child somewhere. How many times we say this thing? Instead of people damage or kill the child, it's better them
Them
just
give it
carry the
to
child, go to a
somebody.
church or give it to somebody. The lady did what
Yeah,
was
okay,
best,
God
and
bless
they're
you.
still bashing this lady. They have no heart.
True, because we don't know
That's why
what. Yeah,
sometimes I
she
don't
said
even write in
at
the
the
comment
time she
because some
was
of these
very
people are so
young.
stupid.
She said at the time she. Let me lick it up in the concrete today now. When me I go up the stairs, yeah. At the time she was very young and she said she feel depressed and never know what to do.
And she
And she
pregnant
pregnant
again.
with
Come on, she
another
did the
one.
breast. She
True.
did the best for this child. She never killed the child. Give the lady
Yes.
a break. Some of you do worse than what this lady did. How many kids them abort?
In
Come
a,
on, leave the lady alone. Now she realized that she into a better position and she feel like she want to connect back with this child. It happened to a lot of people over the years. They give away their kids when they're young. Thank God she never killed the child.
and
Come on,
hopefully, stick a pin. Hopefully, this child will have remorse to her and want to talk to her because a lot of
but
the time when a child is given over and don't know the birth mother or the biological mother, the child grow with hate and vengeance in them, especially if they go through certain trauma or certain situation and them say their mother failed them. So hopefully that this can be
right.
dealt with amicably. The
And who to tell? Maybe this girl is looking for a mother as well, but because there's no information,
information,
because
yes,
the person that she gave the child with to, she don't know anything about this lady. She said she just leave her until she go into the bathroom. So this lady don't know the child name. She don't know the mother name. She don't know where they come from. But she
yeah,
did the best at that time to leave the child with somebody and never harm the child.
true.
That's the best thing she could have done. A lot of people do it and they come up now and regret it. Look at you. You talk about your experience so many times
Parents,
that you resent your mother. You didn't know why she did what she did because your mother was merely a child herself
true,
when she did what she did. Come on, we
true.
need to give people a slack.
So true, miss.
All right,
So
Mr.
true.
Dana.
All right, bless you. Yeah, people fall in a different situation, Planka crew. Fall in a different predicament. And me glad said a lady here, she never, to them, me lick up my knee like column. Me just barely bounce my knee, I just rub it for me. In a different situation. I'm glad that this lady used the platform, the medium over here, to reach out. We never know who. I listen. Good evening.
Hi, Auntie. Good evening.
Yes.
Yes, yes. My take on this situation. I'm not bashing or anything, but I am a little frustrated that she wouldn't give up information if she want to find her child.
Yeah, but she was just saying she never want. Remember, she not fully healed, because she broken to give up the child, and
Right.
I said she don't want nobody do for bash her. As the prior caller said, the previous caller said, her mother in a similar situation, and the mother don't want anybody to know because of the embarrassment. If you listen, that she say her mother leave her child at public too, but will definitely not come forward to look for the child because of what people are going to say, and that is what the same exact thing this the caller was saying, that she never want her name to be out there like that and her number. You understand? Because people are gonna say all kind of things. So you have to look at it both ways, and see what she's saying, and look on the other side where we are saying, boy, if I did me personally, I'm want to find my child, me I go put out
Right.
all information just to get hear somebody say okay, etc., etc., etc. Me know say me did see that lady there, or me did see a story in the paper, because you have some people in a Jamaica, their mind, their brain coming like dictionary. They remember things that happen way back, then they see that story there. You understand? And some people have had paper from the time they put up.
Right. But that is what is gonna help her. The people that have that kind of memory. If she gives
Yes.
some information.
True.
Yeah. So
Yes.
she needs to consider giving a little bit more information. Yeah.
Definitely.
Yeah, that's just my take.
All
But
right. Bless you. Hello. All right. Good night.
Hi, Auntie Donna. Good night.
Yes. Good night.
Alright, so about the lady and the information. You see, Auntie Dana, persons are saying she's withholding information, but when I assess the situation, there's not much information to give. Because remember, she said that
The
the
lady
baby
don't
was less
know.
than a year.
Mm-hmm.
She said that the baby was less than a year. So the baby wouldn't know her name. The baby couldn't talk to say, all right, she named Pinky or she named Pam. She can't talk. You understand? She said that she left from her parish and went to Spanish Town. So nobody in the clinic area would know her because she's not from that area. So nobody can say, oh, you know, I did sit down at the clinic. Probably as she live with the baby.
Yes.
Nobody
And
don't
she
know her
don't know
because
the
it's not
lady
where
name.
she's
Yes.
from.
And she don't know the lady name either.
Yes, and she said she don't know the person who she give the child to. And she giving out the child name wouldn't make any sense because nobody know the baby name. Nobody don't know her name. Nobody. So if she say, all right, the baby's registered John Brown, it wouldn't make any sense because when she gave up the baby, nobody knew the name.
Name. True. True.
You
True.
understand? So it wouldn't make any sense to say all of that date of birth or whatever because nobody even knew when the child was born. Probably they would just look at the age and say this child look about 1 or 5 months or so. They wouldn't know the age.
Speculation.
And the
Yeah.
person that she left the baby with, remember that person couldn't keep the child, you know, because if she reported it, police and would get involved.
Valve. Yeah, and take the child. They would have more
All
likely put
right.
the
And the
child in a
child would end
foster
up in the
home.
system.
Yes.
And if the child is in the system now, whoever adopted that child would give the child a name and just they'd estimate a date of birth or whatever. So it is very hard to find that child because there's no information. And the person who she left the child with at the clinic, that lady good does not even know what happened to the child after she give up the child at the police station.
But at least if she find the lady can say where she carry the child, which station, and give a little info.
Probably only that could help her.
Yes, yes, yes. So we have to just pray that she find the child. Yeah.
But it's really hard because there's just a very limited information to work on, and because the child was so young and is not her area, so I can't. Persons who are saying that she's withholding information, they have to understand there's not much information to
Nation to
give.
give,
So that is
yes.
just my 2 cents.
Thank you so much for calling in. Bless up yourself.
All right, Auntie.
Yeah. Hello, good night. Hello. Good night, Auntie Dana right here.
Good evening. While you're on the topic of children who was
Speak
left,
up a little loud.
are you hearing me now?
Yes.
When you're on the topic of children that was left, there is a Jean Coley from St. Elizabeth. He left her 4-year-old son. You remember the year?
Hold on. Speak up a little loud. Let me get them information here. Go again.
There is a Jean Coley from somewhere in St. Elizabeth. She left her 4-year-old son with his grandmother, and he's now 42 years old and he knows nothing about her.
Wow. So Jean Coley left her 4-year-old son with the child grandmother.
Right.
So the mother is Jean Coley.
The mother is Jean Coley. The grandmother is the father. All this stuff. The grandmother is by the father's side, not Jean Coley's side.
Okay. So
That's the child with.
oh, so the child was left. The mother of the child is Jean Coley.
Jean Coley.
And anybody know the whereabouts? So now you don't have any trace of Jean Coley.
He has big memories of his mother. He said that she lives near a river. But Black River has a lot of river. Somewhere in St. Elizabeth, right? Just the Black River.
So
He was close to a river. She's of brown complexion, speckled, and that's all he knows.
Wow, so there's a Jean Coley who left a child. What is the child name?
His name is Richardo. I will keep the last surname.
Okay, leave our child Ricardo. Ricardo?
Chardo.
Richardo with the
Yeah.
grandmother and for how many years now? 42 years?
The child is 42. She left him when he was 4.
The child is 42, so she left him when he was 4. So she has been missing from the child life since 38 years now. Jean
Right.
Coley, if anybody know the whereabouts of Jean Coley,
From St.
how,
Elizabeth.
huh?
She's from St. Elizabeth.
From St. Elizabeth, what number should the person contact Jean Coley on if anybody know the whereabouts of Jean Coley, allegedly?
If you can see this number I'm calling on, Auntie, I don't know it.
All right, hold on a second. So phone here. Hold on there, Lancashire. So the number is 728 2070. 876 728. Bring a cold water, please. For anybody know the whereabouts of Jean Coley, please contact 728 allegedly Jean Coley 728 2070. Please contact Jean Coley allegedly pertaining to her son that she left with the grandmother 38 years ago. The child was only 4 years old. Allegedly, these are only information given to Auntie Dana. At no point in time can I confirm that what is being said is true. I am only going off allegedly that there's a Jean Coley who left her child at 4 years old with the grandmother, and she has not been heard from since. So allegedly, if there's a Jean Coley and you left your son, have you searched Facebook and any platform for
Right.
that?
When they used to have a program on RJR, we used to try that program too. I don't remember what it's called now.
Oh, when they used to have the Sunday one.
Right.
Yes, I remember that program. And you don't hear anything. Well, now, in this day and age, social media is very relevant. Precise tip of a button. Somebody knows somebody knows somebody. So we hoping that Jean Coley, if you are alive or you have any children, anybody name of their mother named Jean Coley, please take down the number. Admin is not even on the live. 728 2070. 728, guys, please share the live. 728 2070. 728 2070 to find out allegedly if Jean Coley is still alive. She's here in Jamaica or she's away and she would love to get in contact. Her child that she left with the grandmother at 4 years old would love to get in contact with Jean Coley allegedly. Thank you so much, yeah?
Yes, Auntie, it's not that he needs anything, you know, he just wants to know his
Huh?
mother. It's not that he
I'm
needs
not hearing you now, you're very low. Hold on. Yes. Go ahead.
he doesn't need anything. He's very much independent. It's just that he wants to know his mother and for his children to get to know his mother.
Okay, so allegedly the son does not need anything from the mother. She just wants to know the mother and his children to know their grandmother. Allegedly, Jean Coley, please contact the number 728 2070. 728 2070 as you left your 4-year-old son with the grandmother. And a lot of the time, these people that leave the children with other family member or leave the child at place, eh? They don't tell any. They don't. Nobody in the past. They don't tell anybody about it. They keep it as a secret. So allegedly, if you are the mother, the parent, if Jean Coley is your mother or your sister, please, if you know for Jean Coley, give her the number, ask her about it, and I hope your son, the gentleman, find closure. And allegedly Jean Coley, and the son is not looking anything from the mother. All right.
Thank you very much, Auntie.
All right. God bless. So tomorrow I'm going to discuss this over on the Facebook live, so the two persons can call in over there, because you know Facebook is a more bigger platform than YouTube. It's not everybody come on YouTube, but most of the time persons, everybody is on Facebook because of data reason. Sometimes them don't have any data for come over YouTube, and them have data if you go up on Facebook. You understand? Let me take our next call. Hello, good night. Hello, good night. Night. Hello.
Hello.
Yes, good night.
Good night, Miss Donna. How are you?
I am fine. Welcome.
Thank you. I'm calling about the same situation actually. I have a sister that I'm trying to find, but I don't really have a lot of information about her. All I know is that her name is possibly Sharia Mona Williams or Sharia Mona Davis, and her mother's name is Stacy Mona Davis, and they are from Flushing, Queens, New York.
Flushing Queen, New York. So she's your biological sister.
Yes, by my dad.
Okay, by your dad.
Yes. So she should be in her 30s, maybe 31 through 34. I'm not sure, but his name is Delroy Williams. And so if anyone knows about them, they're from Flushing, Queens, New York.
Flushing Queens, New York.
Right.
All right. All right. Flushing Queens.
I mean, anyone, if Flushing, Queens, New York, yes.
Yes.
So if anyone knows any information and want to get in touch with me, they could get to me on Facebook, Shermet Williams, Shermet Williams.
All right. Shermet Williams.
Yes.
All right. Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Yes. If anybody will follow Auntie Donna for years, if you're a Facebook person and you follow me, you know, say me too have a sister. She named Andrea Giles. My mother, daughter, I think she about the fourth child. She grew up in her home because of certain circumstances. I don't even remember how she did go in the home, but she not lost. She come out the home. She know where she from, but she just didn't want to have anything to do with my mother and her family. I didn't grow with them, so I don't know a lot. But I had put it out on my Facebook. She named Andrea Giles. She looked like a Chinese, half Chinese, half. She more look like the Chinese side. That is my biological sister. I come out already and I think she did say she alright where she there. She never want to get in contact with family. That is my sister by my mother's side. Different father. I don't even know who her father is, but she have the name Giles. So boy tonight you're turning her net. Lord Jesus. She named Andrea Giles. That's a Lulu daughter. She's me about, let me see, Carmen. She about the second to last one. Yes. She Lo. Oh, Andrea did go in at home. Come me know her far, but oh, sir. What a plan kind of John shop. Andrea, right? Lo. Your daughter Andrea, what did that make she reach in at home? Yeah. Lord God, tonight I can't worm. Me did put her up in her Facebook and I'm teaching you my cooking skills and person did tell her. But no planka shop, me did talk it for here, me did show her picture. Anybody she brown, anybody where did that would follow me long time, no. She named Andrea Jazz, me never me never grow with her, but me know her far. She was smaller than me, and when me leave, cause me leave my father fairly young, she was a baby. And then me no know them say she did grow up in the home and she come out, but she used to visit people when know when know my mother. You understand? But I don't know tonight. I don't know where I go on with the life, yeah. Oh, Jesus. Hello?
Hello, good night.
She, I don't know if she in America. Last time I checked, she did in Jamaica. Hello?
Hello.
Yes.
Good night, Auntie. I was the first caller.
Yeah.
About my mother. So since everybody calling in, I'm calling back. So the brother that I'm talking about.
Now, hold on a second. Somebody said this should be held privately. Me put it out publicly 2019 and 2020. Pam, I mean, even show her picture. Because I did find her on Facebook. She never reach out. I like who she grew up with her, which part she there. She did say she grew up without the family, so she alright. I don't know. Good night.
Yes, good night again, Auntie. I was saying I
Andrea
was the first.
Giles, not Gail. Giles. Giles. Yeah.
Anyway, I was saying I was the first caller. That was saying that they should not bash the first lady. So
Yeah.
everybody giving out their info, so I'm giving out mine too. I was saying the brother that I'm talking about, he would have been born between 1980 and 81. Right? So it's probably about close to 40 now, so, something like that. He was left at the hospital because my information is big as well. The fact everybody is. He was left, I don't know Kingston well, so I don't know if Victoria Jubilee and Kingston Public is the same, but he was left at the hospital in the week that he was born. She just checked out and left him there. And then she said when she went back, he was not there. She went like when she cut, some probably, I don't know if it's postpartum or whatever, but when she, realizing herself what she had done, she went back there a week after and he wasn't there. I know probably a long time because that's in the 80s. Probably, she young or I don't know. I don't want to take the blame off her because she was wrong too. But in a sense, I'm thinking maybe she never understand or they never have so much education or something. So she just never, she tried to speak, go back, but she never gets to find him. So the young man would have been left there, as I said again. I don't know his name because he wasn't registered. He was left here in just a few days after he was born, between 80 and 81. And as I said, my mother don't want to give me any information. She's just, not letting anything because she's a private person and
Yes.
it's shame.
So you don't want to give out any number as if your
My
brother.
number, yeah. This number that I'm calling on, 846. You can see it on 31.
Allegedly 851.
No, man, not this number, not this one. Sorry,
Oh.
I'm sorry.
Or
And this
give out the
number,
number.
846-3106.
846-3106. And what is your name?
Trisha.
Alright. So Trisha search give your brother name again.
I don't have the name.
Oh
He
yes,
didn't
yes, you do
see
have.
him yet because they left in the week that he was born. So, 846-3106.
And your mother name again?
Trisha. So
Trisha.
he's close to 40 and was left at the hospital when he was born.
That
And we
hard to
can probably
find
see
because
from
most
here.
time
So,
when
exactly,
them
that's when the
children.
information big.
Yes. That
Right.
information I got hard to find because most time when they leave them at the hospital, then put them in the home and put them up for adoption and so.
Right, but probably the information still, the as much as I can divulge, if on his birth paper, I'm not sure if they would probably get one from the hospital. If he went to a home, probably they would have tried to, they would have made a birth paper for him. But that birth paper would probably have the mother being from St. Mary.
Oh.
I'm not sure if she gave her information right, because that's what she shame and she gets upset when we try to talk about it. So I'm doing this on my own.
Yes. Well, call again. Call the number again.
The mother would have been from St. Mary. So it's 846-3106.
846
3106.
846-3106.
Yes, Trisha.
All right, Trisha. All the best here.
All right, good night.
Yes. Some of my family member did have contact with her, but me know when me they put her out, somebody they tell her say her sister, and she said she I live her life. I think of that she did say because she grew up. I mean, I even know me can't bother to Rasta. Ja. Good night. Hello, good night.
Good night, Donna.
Yes, good night.
Well, I've tried my luck two-way.
Yes, Miss Princess, go ahead.
So, okay.
Um, I have a couple
Speak
of
up a little loud,
sisters.
Miss Princess. You're very low.
I have a couple. Okay, I am my father. When my mom was pregnant with me. Can you hear me?
Yes.
So when my mom was pregnant with me, my father left and went to live in England, and he has never returned back to Jamaica. His name is Rupert Prince. So that is how I'm a princess, because of his last name Prince. So in the 90s, I started doing some research. I found an uncle here in Canada, in Cambridge, and I lost contact with him. I found an auntie that is in England, and we started writing each other, and she would tell me about my dad and my two sisters and brothers. And she was saying that they live in the north. I'm not sure if it's Manchester. I don't know what is in the north, but that's where they live in England. So, over the years, I've lost the letters and everything that, like, where I was corresponding with my aunt in England, which is my father's brother. I also found an uncle in Jamaica. I think he died now. His name is Percival Prince in
Yeah.
Kingston. So I'm putting myself out there and hoping that they are listening as well and could reach out to me. 416 822 5867.
Talk again. 416.
822 5867.
And call out the name again.
So my dad name was Percival Prince. I'm sorry, Rupert Prince. And then he have a brother in Jamaica, Percival Prince. He was living in Kingston. I found him in Kingston. I don't remember the address. And I know my dad have a son in Jamaica. I've never met him. I don't know nothing about him. So he would be older than I am. And my aunt, I don't remember her name, that I found in England, and my uncle in Cambridge here in Canada. I don't remember their name. But I do remember she telling me about my two sisters and a brother that my father had. My father, he was also a bus driver in England.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Thanks for sharing your story.
All right.
Yes. All right, Planka Shop. We're going to close the live, you know. I'm going to hold a little bit there now. I'm tired. Thank you, no. Please share the live. And just like up the live. I not even get 2,000 likes and a 5,400 other. Thank you, no. Why you never know which direction. We never know where we start out with brother and brother wife till we end up in our children last and can't find or giving up and don't know. Wife, I want to sleep. Yeah, you see me eye too. Me tired, man. I'm wake up extra early this morning, I tell you no. So, thank you, no. Please remember to say a word of prayer to God. And we have to have the last and final topic another day because the whole heap of people say them a look for brother, them a look for pitney, them a look for sister. So we're going to continue on this topic tomorrow. Might be on Facebook. Because over there is more wide scale for find people. So if you search it, I'm going to ask back for my sister one more time. Enough Planka knows I used to ask for her. I put up her picture. And when I want to find anybody, come over Facebook tomorrow. No, tomorrow was Sunday. I go to church. I never go last week. Hopefully. Oh Lord, the place bung up. Jerry, I come dig down the place tomorrow. Hopefully, me still I go try go. Alright, so bless upon yourself. And peace out. Like up the live. Auntie tired and auntie I go all a beard. Alright? God bless you now.